Hi, Waypoint friends. This week we are taking a look at 2 Corinthians chapter 8, verse 21. In chapter 8 of 2 Corinthians, Paul is describing the offering, the collection that he is taking up from churches all over the Mediterranean world to take back to Jerusalem to assist that church in a time of difficulty. And in chapter 8, he begins to describe the measures that he and his team are taking to safeguard that money, to make sure it's taken care of well. And when we get to verse 21, he makes an interesting statement. He says, we're doing all of this because we take regard for what is honorable, not only in the sight of the Lord, but also in the sight of other people as well. And that's a really important general principle for us who are followers of Jesus, that we take regard, we give attention to what is honorable, not only in the sight of the Lord, but recognizing that our behavior, our words, our actions makes an impact on other people. Other people draw conclusions about us. And if they know that we're followers of Jesus, they draw conclusions about every other follower of Jesus or what it means to follow Jesus. And when I think about this idea of taking regard for what is honorable in the sight of other people, I don't know about you. I have kind of this unconscious reaction whenever I see somebody that does something or says something that I think is really, really good. I want to honor that. And I will find myself smiling and nodding my head. And either I'll say it out loud or in my head, I'll just say, that is really cool. That's very cool. Guys, I want to live my life in such a way that when other people hear the things that I say, when they see the things that I do, when they see how I conduct myself in any and every situation, when things are going well and when the pressure's on, I want to live my life in a way that people look at that and they nod their head and they say, that's really cool. He's a follower of Jesus. And that must be what that looks like. See, I want them to have that reaction and not pay attention to me, but I want them to connect the way I talk to them, the way I talk about them and other people, the way I behave, what I won't allow myself to do or say. I want them to connect that with the fact that I'm a follower of Jesus and that makes a difference. I want to be a different kind of a person, you know? And I've heard it said, and I think I really buy into it, that there are two kinds of Christians. There's the kind of Christian that makes it really easy for other people to want to follow Jesus. And then there are Christians that make it really easy for other people not to want to follow Jesus. I want to be the first kind of person. I want to be that guy. I really don't want to be the second guy. Look, I know we're all living right now in a season where there is a lot of strong feelings. Pick a topic, and it seems like we've gotten to the place where we line up at the extremes on either side of every issue, every situation. And we say the first things that come into our minds, and we do things on the basis of the way that we feel, often without taking regard for the impact of our behavior on other people. Guys, we're followers of Jesus. We're supposed to be different. The way we talk, the way we behave, it's supposed to be different. We're supposed to live in ways that point people to Jesus. We're supposed to have regard for what is honorable in the sight of the Lord, but also in the sight of other people. So I want to encourage you. I want to challenge you. God's word says that he has given us his spirit, a spirit of love and power and of self-control. We can really live this way because of the spirit that Jesus has put inside of us. So I want to encourage you and I want to challenge you as we move into this week, this this very significant week. Pray that God will empower and allow you to live that way, and that he will empower everyone that you know who's a follower of Jesus to live that way too. Have a great week.